today we are going to NAIR our face. Okay, so I know some of y'all is like, what is wrong with her? Like, she's gonna put a NAIR on her face, this, that, and the third. Yes, I am. For one, do not drag me. For two, we are doing this for the sisters with peach fuzz, facial hair, etc. We are all, not perfect. We all have flaws. If you don't consider to be hairy, like brows, all that stuff, to be a flaw, then good for you. But to me, that's something I have to get rid of, cause sis, can't happen. So let's get to it. So the things that you are going to need is a flathead brush. I use my Shop Miss A flathead brush from the pink box, and the NAIR face cream. So what you want to do is make sure that your face is already cleaned. You did your regular face routine, etc. You do not want to do this while your face is wet. Your face already has to be dry. So what I usually do is I start with my brows. So I just squeeze some of the product out of the bottle and put it on my flathead brush. And then I'm going to start. So I don't have a mirror in front of me, but I have my handheld mirror, so we're going to work with that. So I'm going to start, I'm going to come in real close. I'm going to start with the hair in the middle of the brows. And make sure that you really lather it up. So that's the easy part. Now we're gonna get to the challenging part. It's not hard, but it can be a little bit challenging if you don't know. But we are going to start doing the brows. So basically what I do for my brows is I underline it. So like any of the flyaway part of the brows you want to get rid of, extra hair, like anything that isn't like your natural shape of your brow, get rid of. So I start from the front, like the same way like if you were to fill it in or outline your brow. I start from the front and bring it to the back. And make sure you have like a decent amount applied. I would say apply it until you can't see the hairs anymore. Because honestly, if you don't apply enough, then pretty much the hair will not go away. So now we're going to do the top. I'm basically going to attach the middle part where I did that. I like to have my brows with an arch. So we are going to start low in the front of the brow and then bring it up. But my brows are like straight. So since I wanted an arch, I'm going to cut like a couple, not cut, but go over the hairs that are already grown out in the front and then bring it towards the back. Cause sis, we gonna get it together. We's gonna get it together. Ain't nobody finna be bushy-eyed during quarantine. I mean, but if you want to be bushy-eyed, you can. So make sure you go over that product. Make sure you spread that product around because we want to get all the hair so it's neat enough for that. Y'all don't understand how hard it is trying to hold this mirror and do this at the same time. So we do want our brows to still be natural looking. I do have wide brows. They are also thick. So we're still gonna want the natural look, and anything that's gonna be like dramatic and all that, we'll just do that, when we get ready to fill in our brows. So now that I have the Nair like wrapped around my brows, I have it in the shape to where I want my brow to look. See? That shape's gonna be nice. Even though I do have less hairs here, this is exactly how I want my brows to look. So when I decide to take the Nair off, it'll have this shape, and then they will look completely natural once, like they grown that way once the Nair comes off. And we are going to do the other side. The one hard thing is trying to make these girls sisters. Twins. Ever since I started like Nairing my own brows, I never went back to a brow shop. I always do my own brows now. They not gonna mess me up. I've grown these things out and learned how to do this all by myself. You feel me? And Nairing, like, to get like a great brow arch, it's really good. Like if you're already used to like filling your brows and you don't have any complications. Like if you have filling in your brows down packed, or like shaping your brows down packed, then this is like the easiest thing to do. So now that that is done, we are going to go ahead with the sideburns. This part is also highly tedious because there's usually like so much hair. I also have hair like on my cheek, all of that. I don't know, you guys, like I'm literally a werewolf. And it's not okay, but it happens. But we're gonna take care of it. So this is something that's very tedious. Sometimes I use my hands, but for the purpose of the video, we are just going to use the brush so I can show you guys how to spread it properly. Make sure all the hair is covered. You guys don't want to leave not one strand, because if you do, then you'll have to like go in with the razor after, which is nothing's wrong with going in with a razor afterwards, but you know, we want it all done in one swipe. Can't always be that way, but that's what we want. So if you have a very peach fuzzy face like me, like to where there's hair like on your cheek, and I'd say like on your cheekbones, stuff like that. It's not like long hair, but like peach fuzz, stuff that dermaplaning usually takes care of. If you have stuff like that, just go ahead, put the Nair there as well. I do want to say, I do not advise you to do this if your skin is very sensitive, like at all. Because I know a couple people that have done this and their skin broke out really bad and rash and hives. So this is really not good if you have high skin sensitivity. And if you have a really hairy face, trust me, this little bottle, it doesn't go quick because with Nair, the hair doesn't grow back that fast. It's like the same thing with waxing. You can do this maybe about, if you're very like, I wouldn't say, well yeah, if you're very like tedious about the hair being on your face, you can do this, I say twice a month, really. But I only do it once a month, so I know my brows and everything will grow back right. So when I go back in and I decide to do it, be good. So after this, we are going to wait about a good 7 minutes because our brows have been sitting here for a really long time. The longest you are supposed to wait is 10. So that's why I want to wait 7 or like 6 to 5 because our brows been sitting here longer than the rest of our face. So be back. Okay, we are back. So now that we have waited about like a good 6 minutes, we are going to wipe it off. I use a towel with it's warm water. And just go ahead and just wipe it all off. Look at that brow though. Eyebrows though. Fully. As you guys can see, like a lot of the hair did come off. Some of it is still there. Yes. Due to the amount of NAIR I had left in my bottle, that is the reason why there's still hair left. Usually when I first get the bottle, like everything, like all the hair comes off, because you really have to, like, if your hair is like mine, if your face is like mine with like a lot of hair and etc., it really takes a lot and really have to lather. Like you can't have any streaks. Like the spots with the hair literally have to be white. So that's an easy fix with razors or whatever. My brows look really good. There is some redness. There's always redness though. So with that being said, thank you for watching my video. If you like the way it came out, please tell me in the comments. If you have any questions about this at all, go ahead and feel free to ask. I do not have any like medical answers for you guys. I only know what other people have told me, or what I've experienced. But with that being said, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks, guys.